how many? So you have to live that. So you have to live that life. But as far as the music and the artistry, like it's understood. Like you might be singing a song that's been remade 10 times. Like you didn't write this song, but you did your thing with it. That's understood. Right? But with rap, is like you got to write your own raps. You got to be out here in these streets. You got to be with these people. So I mean, I don't know. That's just me.
I think that the whole Drake comment, as in they said we were saying that gangster rap is different. We can't put gangster rap on the same line as Drake, and Drake is different, and that's why he's been successful as he is. But I think it goes back to the fact that Drake had a mentor, someone to direct him in the game. And I think the fact that he's successful, the way the level of success now is because of that mentor. Somebody, when he came in, guided him through where he needed to go. And now he's not in that same ball field as the other ones because he had that mentor, somebody to guide him, to show him, hey, don't do this, don't do that, because if you do this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
What's good? What's good, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Apartment 4A. Fellas, how y'all doing?
Doing good.
Staying warm in this negative 55-degree weather.
I know that's right, man. I know. It's cold out here, boy. And that's exactly what we're here to talk about, how cold it is. You know, we out here trying to survive the southern blizzard of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Man, how y'all making it, man? Y'all get how cold did it get in y'all area?
So over here, it got to 0 last night, and I think the wind chill was like -7 or something like that. So basically, too cold for people.
Yeah.
We up here we got like the 9 last night. But last night when our roughest night, the night before was our roughest. But like I said, the wind chill. We didn't we was good. We didn't have no wind chill, so being outside was bearable, which was good. But
And we got all the way down to 10 as well. Wind chill. We had a little wind. It was, I think it felt like it was like 6 or 7 or something. It said like that. But man, it got cold enough, man. I got up this morning and my hot water was frozen. I had to pull out the heater or something, kind of get that thought. And I did the whole drip the water and everything, to try to make sure you have no line. Cold water was fine. Cold water had no problem. They say, if anything freezes, be a hot water line first. I don't know why they say hot water freeze faster, but whatever.
I couldn't take no chances. I ran a little stream of hot water in one of the bathrooms the whole night.
Yeah, I had the drip going, hot and cold water on both sides of the house. It didn't matter. It froze up anyway.
No, I need that water moving because we got that tankless water heater, and they say if some water freeze off in there, it could be catastrophic, and I don't need that.
yeah, that catastrophic word. Yeah, let's try to avoid that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good on that. So, yeah, I paid
Increase
extra
it.
on the water,
Yeah.
but our power went out this morning for like 2 hours. So I got the,
Oh man.
I got the, flex my man muscles. I had to light the fireplace using the battery backup, and had to make coffee. Had to light the fire on the stove to warm up the water to boil and pour it over the coffee. Real roughneck stuff.
Yeah.
Using my gas stove and my gas fireplace.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. That's the one thing I'm happy about where I'm at as well. Like if the power go out, at least I got a gas heater. I can cut it on, stay warm.
Mm.
Somebody is trying to
Yeah,
get in contact with you.
I'm telling you, man. I think it's the Patriots calling you, Josh.
Like, it's probably the Packers gonna let them know who's gonna win.
Yeah. Shoot, let them know they're about to ruin this season.
Yeah, man, the Packers looking crazy. Just to get everybody an update on that, we
Mm-hmm.
we all had our picks for the 2024 Super Bowl picks before we get too deep into this thing, let me see if I can do that real quick.
Yeah, pull it
Uh,
up, right?
yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. I think I got that somewhere. How about that? There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Super Bowl picks. So Jonathan is officially eliminated. He picked the
Yep.
Browns and the Rams. He out of there.
Double
Got,
L.
got Terrence with the Bills and the Cowboys going back to the 90s, and the Cowboys are already out, so we won't see that rematch.
Mhm.
Then we got JP still in contention because he picked the two teams that did not play last.
Can't lose on the bye week, baby.
Hey, Lou, you went the Ravens and 49ers. Well, I ain't mad at you.
Touche.
Eric got Eric picked smart. He picked the Bills and 49ers. So, 49ers didn't play, but the Bills did take care of business.
Hmm.
And we loot the Ravens and the Eagles, and clearly the Eagles was a bad choice.
Hey, look. I
It
don't know
is
what
what it
Eagles
is.
showed up.
They did not at all. Yeah,
I think
I see you, Quentin. Now it's the Eagles. They need a whole new coaching staff. Um,
Ruthless.
I think the Southern Miss Golden Eagles showed up instead of the
yeah,
Philadelphia Eagles.
it's just that secondary, man. I don't know what it is. That in the last 6 weeks, that secondary just hadn't been
It's I tell you what, Ryan, go ahead and finish and I'll get my 2 cents on
okay. Okay, thank you,
it.
Coach. Thank you, Coach. We got. I picked the Ravens and the Rams. I thought the Rams was gonna be the Cinderella team, even though most people feel like Detroit is. They are 3 seeds, so technically, by definition, they are not. But I
Yeah.
get they never been there, so I get it. But I thought the Rams would kind of spoil that, but they didn't. Quitting with the Ravens and Eagles because he an Eagle fans, and you see why he need a whole new coaching staff. And
Hmm.
then Jerry, I don't know if he's listening now, but he the only person that picked the defending champs. He got the Chiefs and 49ers. Chiefs took care of the
Hmm.
Dolphins. I don't think the Dolphins brought their defense either. And so
No.
they're trying to figure that out as well. But that's kind of update for that. So we'll see after this weekend who's still alive, see who's gonna make it perfect, and what we're gonna do
Yeah. Dolphins sent their defense on vacation early.
there. Too cold up there. They said it was the fourth coldest football game of all time. It's too cold for them.
Bro, it was crazy. You seen Mahomes' helmet crack open?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that, man.
And it's funny, they talk about player safety, but then you talk about concussions, but you look at the doggone who played in the AFC, the Bills and Steelers. Man,
Hmm.
them guys are dropping like flies because
Bro,
it is
left,
cold.
It's too cold
left
like
and
that.
right, bro.
The body is not designed for that type of weather.
Bro,
But
it was
player
ridiculous.
safety.
Right, right. Quentin say the Texans may put up a good fight. And I think they will. I think they're gonna play good. Uh, but they gotta figure that out because I think they are outside this week. And the Packers can't count them out. Look, I'd say this about the Packers, they playing 49ers. The 49ers are high powered on offense. They crazy on defense. And I don't care what JP say. Don't nobody want to see them Packers. Nobody. Them little joggers on the road. And we
Welcome to
used,
the come
yeah,
to the bay. Come to the bay.
hey, the Cowboys said the same thing. And now we see them sit they tail home.
Hey, did
Nah,
you see when they got to the playoffs, they were interviewing Dak and somebody else, and they was asking Dak, "Hey, why you don't have the cap on?" He's like, "Oh, I want a bigger hat." Somebody put a sombrero on him on the beach. Like, yeah, now you got a bigger hat. I was like, man, the way y'all played,
It's rough out there.
bro.
What you got?
Y'all
We
got
got JP. I want to hear your prediction for the game because everybody else team is out except for Terrence, but he ain't here. So you tell me
yeah.
what the 49ers gonna do.
Well, see, the thing with the Cowboys got away from what got them to 12 wins, which is running the football, right? And they started back relying so much on Dak. Dak is not a person that's gonna win the game with his arm. He's a play action guy. He's gonna get you off top. And then defensively, the Cowboys didn't do a good enough job. Or didn't do a good job of adjusting.
Man, they couldn't
Point.
stop a nosebleed.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't even try to stop the run. So needless to say, it's gonna be a better game against the Packers. But Packers, they'll be all right. They had a nice run, the second youngest team. They made history, but they're gonna have a good vacation when they get to the Bay. And going going back to the Eagles, man, it's tough to you change coordinators mid-year, and then you bring in, first of all, you brought in 2 first-year coordinators to a team that's got Super Bowl expectations. That's no. You don't do that. Nothing against Brian Johnson. I mean, Brian, great guy, great coach, smart. But for a team that got Super Bowl aspirations and you lose both coordinators, you cannot bring 2 first-year coordinators in. You know that you can't do that. Now, what he should have did, he should have brought an experienced guy. If you wanted to have one guy young, that should have been the offensive coordinator because he's offensive minded. But it should have brought a veteran defensive guy. But now, then you switch Patricia and them guys mid year. That's tacky. And now the defensive players have a whole new system to learn. They're trying to find out what's going on with this guy and understand tendencies and stuff of that nature. It makes it harder. And instead of you playing fast and physical, you thinking, because every defensive coach has every coach have different philosophies and different tendencies. And for a team to gel and work together, both of them got to be as one.
Yeah, I agree between the coaching change, and I just feel like that whole team was just unhealthy. You know, Jalen, he was dealing with the back issue, then he dislocated his finger. You know, AJ Brown didn't play because he was hurt. I don't know what the DBs were doing. I'm just assuming they were all hurt because they couldn't run. So
couldn't run, couldn't tackle.
And so, but I agree with the coaching changes like that. You're right. You know, it takes a while to kind of gel, and you change mid-season, you know, because you had a few bad games. You got to kind of stick that through. And it was just a bad time to do that. And you could tell. So, but it is what it is. They are at home with us dealing with the cold weather like everybody else. So, welcome. I'll scoot over. There's room on the couch with the Vikings. Come on, sit down.
Yep. See, right next to that.
Now, about this cold weather, man, you know, one thing that my wife saw this thing about the kids in school. She said the post was like, kids got it easy nowadays. You know, they get to know a day or two before school, or at least the night before school, that school is closed. They don't have to go to school tomorrow. But we all got up at 6 o'clock in the morning and watched the thing scroll across like the NFL draft.
Yep.
I didn't think about that, Rod. You're right.
I forgot all about that. You're right, man.
You got to.
So we actually still got a little bit of that, because for whatever reason, the superintendent for our school district, he's always the last to post. Like when the cold first hit, everybody around us, north, south, east, west, up, down, left, right, all the districts were closed except for ours. So we wake up and we watching the chicken scroll across, like waiting to see our school pop. I'm like, bro, they ain't going no way. So
like, just don't want to be your abs and let it be on there.
I just need to know. We need to write a note. So yeah, man. But I didn't think about it like that. That showed what it was. Wasn't no, like now, like I said, we got a call, we got an email, we got a text message, all of them saying, hey, they're yours for the rest of the week. I'm like, oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's exactly what we got. We got a phone call from the district, a phone call from the school, the teacher send an email, they text thread, you know, everything to let you know, don't bring them kids up here.
So they wake up early.
Yeah. We had to get up like we were going to school just to see if we not going to school, watching that clicker. And you had to go ahead and get ready, because if that thing didn't have your school on there, you got to be ready to go because the bus is coming.
But you got to get on that bus.
Yep. And I remember going to school in Ohio for I think I was in like the 4th or 5th grade, and woke up the first time it snowed. You know, Ohio, it snow.
Yeah.
So it snowed coming from Georgia. As soon as it get a little cold outside, everything shut down. In Ohio, it snowed like multiple inches, like 5-6 inches. So I woke up, I looked outside, like, oh, it's snowing. Yeah, I rolled back over. My auntie come out there, hey, thought I told you to get up, boy. I'm like, hey, it's okay. It's snowing outside. Ain't no school. She was like, boy, there ain't no snow. Get up. So me and my sister literally, we walked to the school at the time. We literally walking in the snow. Like I'm in disbelief. I'm like, this what the old people be talking about. Out here walking in the snow to school. But yeah, man, it's different down here, man.
It's wild, man. Down here, and it's funny. You talking about snow. We didn't even get snow down here. All we got was a little rain and a little ice. We shut down for 2 days. Like
Oh no,
we're not prepared for it at all. We ain't
Yeah.
get no inches. Well, all we got is it's cold outside. How cold? Cold.
Yeah, no, we got inches. We got like I think about 2.5, 3 inches, and then it froze solid.
Yeah.
So like
Can't even move.
when you go in the driveway, like Ashley pulled out and she went to the post office, and you can't tell nobody drove on our driveway. It's still solid white. The street solid white, but it's frozen solid. There's ice at this point.
And see, that's a scary thing. And and with Mississippi, you got a lot of rural places. So with the back roads not being taken care of and stuff, so man, because that's all we got as well. We got a little snow, but mostly ice. So
Yeah.
to each his own.
Yeah, that was our issue this morning. We know with the buses, it wasn't like in the main roads, like on the highway, not across the bridges, but like the highways or open roads. The sun that came out yesterday pretty much melted it all. But anywhere where there was a patch of trees, it ain't nothing but black ice. That sun ain't even hit it, and that ice ain't go nowhere. And so you can't drive through these backwood neighborhoods and pick these kids up. The bus gonna fly all over the place. So they said, give it another day. And I'm also assuming that the schools were like, hey, like especially yesterday, the temperature, the high for yesterday was like 27. They were like, oh no, we ain't bringing them kids. We ain't getting out the house.
Oh,
Quentin say Columbus still out tomorrow. Man, I wish it was like that when I was there. Miss one day, then the next day, back at school. Well,
Hey, quit. It wasn't always like that. Now we were still going when everybody else was shut down. But little issue happened probably about 3 years ago. We kind of got caught in a tornado in school, and ever since then they started letting us out left and right.
that'll do it.
yeah,
That'll
buddy.
do it. A few scared parents come like, hey man, what's your problem?
It was 2 tornadoes they called. It was 2 tornadoes they called us.
No, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Now they look at it like Columbus gonna close. They don't care. If don't nobody else close, they closing.
Shoot.
Quit and say God don't like ugly. They gonna show y'all. But the one thing about school closing with all these windows, of course, we want to do what's best for our kids. We want them to be safe as possible, and we want to love and see our kids as much as we can. But that was a long couple of days, man. Eric said he got to go through Friday. He got the whole week.
They've been there since last Friday.
He said last Friday. We just
we had to
went
keep
back
them out last week because like it wasn't the cold, it was like the winds. It was like 40
weather.
50
Yeah, that
mile
Friday.
winds.
Mhm.
And then like they had reported like a bus blowing over or something like that. And of course our school district, bring them to school. We're like, y'all going back to sleep because we ain't even doing all that.
Yeah.
So we kept them home Friday. I think it was Friday, either Thursday or Friday. We kept them home. Yeah,
It was Friday. We went through that whole storm. It didn't get as bad as we thought we was gonna get down here, so we didn't close. A few districts went virtual, but we didn't close. They kept them open and kept them rolling. So we were good.
Yeah.
But then we were out for Martin Luther King, and they got the next 2 days. But for us, we had just went back to school on the night from Christmas. And so we went back to school for 4 days, and then they got 3 more days out. I was like, man, they got to go back to school just so they can know how to get up in the morning.
Hey, I'm telling you, y'all in the negative still.
Yeah.
January halfway over with. What y'all been in school 3 days?
Yeah, they been in school for 3 days.
See, why y'all this is a great time for parents and children to have a bonding session. So I don't understand all the hostility and anger coming from you guys. You know.
Hey, look. When you start coaching remotely from the house, you trying to do that with the kids at home, let me know.
I'm not upset at all. My thing is I wouldn't have no issue if it wasn't so cold. Cause like when he's out, like regular time stuff out, like for school or holiday stuff like that, I can go outside. We can go somewhere. We can do some things. We just been in the house every day since Sunday. We've been sitting in the house. Can't go nowhere. Can't do nothing. It's too cold. It's ice out there. We just here, and I'm the entertainment. Daddy, come look at this. Daddy, let me show you this.
Oh yeah.
I asked him, Cedric, what you want to eat today? He told me chicken nuggets. I'm like, okay, cool. I got some of those. And he run back up there and macaroni. I don't feel like making macaroni, but I made it. I just don't feel like doing it.
That wasn't your plan today, huh?
It was not in my plan to be making. And that's the thing, like, when most parents, you buy food based on what your kids gonna eat and what you feel like making. That's how you buy food. And you buy food with the understanding that, hey, the kid's gonna be at school most of the time for lunch. So, you just need to cook dinner, breakfast, and probably lunch and stuff on the weekend. And so we were pretty sure he was gonna be out at least one day. So we bought food for that. But I mean, I cooked Sunday cooked Monday. I mean, I was cooking stuff for lunch. We had spaghetti and we had salmon and broccoli, and like I was cooking. I wasn't making ham sandwiches. I was in here cooking pork chops and stuff. He ate real meals.
Shoot, I'm trying. Hey, I see where I need to go next time the snow comes.
Oh yeah,
we cooking that gourmet.
Yeah, man. And so, I was like, we wasn't just over here. I mean, we had a pizza one day, but we wasn't just over here eating ham sandwiches. Like I was out here cooking meals. So I got to the day, it was like, hey man, I done cook my meals for the week because I cook twice a day. You go to the store.
Shoot.
Quentin said the kids got to make the days messed up. Like, come on, it's not their fault. Well, I feel you.
Yeah. It's called money. The school district, they get money for every kid that come to school. And the only way they'll get their money back if the governor, who is the governor? I forgot. It ain't Phil Bryant.
You know your governor is. Tay Reid ain't with nowhere. He's still there.
yeah, that's right. Only way they don't have to make it up. He declared state of emergency, but because of that money and all the ADA, you got to go in the pockets, cuz going straight in their pockets. Not mine.
Yeah, what if that's the same? Because this is a state of emergency here.
It is.
So.
Oh yeah,
y'all good. Yeah, you probably won't make those days up. Y'all in a state of emergency. Now, one thing that they didn't do it this week. I just knew they were. One thing I will say about school now versus when I was in school, I do appreciate the fact that when I was in school, wasn't no such thing as a virtual day. We were out of school, we were just out. Wasn't no bring the computer home, get on the Zoom and this, and we gonna teach you anyway. You were just out. Like them times people be out such and such. We're not going. I think a couple of districts did that on that Friday to Wednesday. We're not going to school, but we're gonna work virtually. I'm like, oh man, students can't even get a day off. Boy, they get out of school, still gotta go to school. It's rough. So I don't envy that, man. I like to have my off day.
Man, that's one of the catch-22s. You can't. I wish every district would go back and using it, but they don't, just because people out in the country. I understand they're looking out for the rural places, but like my kids, they got packets in homes. I mean, it ain't no going back to old school, old-fashioned way, but man, them dead people be talking.
Yeah,
they be talking, though.
Oh, them packets, boy. They be sending them little packets home, boy. They
It's some
tell them how
COVID packets.
they, they tell them they have to do so much every day. You know, you do 3 pages a day. That's how the packets work.
Hmm. Yep. I think they just had enough for Tuesday and Wednesday. So tomorrow they don't have a packet, but it's still a virtual day.
Oh, so they having virtual days. So
Yes, no, they're not. But yes, it said it's a virtual day, but nothing virtual going on.
Hey, I'm
Enjoy
fine with
yourself.
it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like you said, you out of school, you at the house, relax.
It's like
yeah,
a little
man.
spring break preview right here.
Well, you know, which see for me, spring break I can plan for. You know, I know spring break is coming. May try to take a trip. You know, can take other days off. You know, stuff like that. Like these storms and winter and stuff like that. Like when you know it's coming, you be like, okay, it's gonna be one day, and then it end up being 2 or 3 days. Like, hey, dude, wait a
In a
second.
week.
Yeah, it's like I ain't signed up for a week of this. Now, one day, maybe 2. But time she's got to go back.
Yeah, I went to the store. Like, yeah, I go to the dollar store, pick up a couple things, some snacks. You know, man, we got about Tuesday. I'm looking at Ashley like, oh no, I don't think we're gonna make it. Picked up a
Snacks
couple
go
more
fast.
things, but
Snacks go fast,
shoot,
easy, quick.
bruh,
Yep.
man, the snacks don't go fast. They just eat them too often. You look at the counter, it's 2, 3 things of snacks on the counter that's been ate. It's like, bro, it's 10 o'clock. What are you doing?
But you gotta think about
This is not your normal. Like, you had breakfast. I know you don't go to school and eat multiple snacks because we give you the snack to take to school. You know you only get one snack, and sometimes it be in the lunchbox still when you get home. I don't know what you be doing.
You didn't
I
even
don't
eat the
care.
snack.
Hey, I just keep it in there and take it the next day. Now all of a sudden you just a snack monster. 2, 3 bags of popcorn. Like, bro,
that's their routine, man.
chill out.
You at the house. I mean, you're gonna do what you normally do at the house. It's just amped up times 3, you know.
Yep.
Apparently
That's
so.
exactly how it is. My son would eat breakfast and turn around. Can I have some applesauce? Like you just ate. Literally. I saw you eat the last bite, put the plate in the trash can. Now you ask for applesauce. Like you cannot be hungry.
Hey,
But
he put the
what
plate
else
in
to
the
do?
trash can.
I feel
What
you.
else
What
to
else
do?
you do? Yeah.
You
Yeah.
might well eat some up. Shoot.
Might
Something
well.
else. Shoot.
See JP laughing because he know he don't want to go look in the cab to see what ain't
I'm
in there.
telling you.
Oh no, see, we was already prepped for it.
I feel you.
so we knew it was coming. But it's just a COVID year. It just feel like COVID all over again.
And I will say I'm at least not used to it because this is my first year of kindergarten. During COVID, my child was in preschool, and our preschool never closed.
Oh
And
wow.
so
Oh,
yeah,
they was gangster.
yeah, we never we never closed. We got up every morning, took him to preschool just like it was any other day.
Dang.
See,
And so
and that COVID was bad for us because they tried to make us teach, and yeah, that was awful. That was the worst thing. Oh my gosh, that was bad. And so like, what people didn't understand, like my kids going to one classroom, you got 5 different classes going on, and then the baby hollering, and everybody else need to do something, and you can't neglect nothing because
right.
I don't know. But that's how this feels.
Yeah, COVID for us was my oldest first year kindergarten doing virtual. The teacher not knowing what to do. Like by
True.
I say probably about late September, early October, she was on her 3rd teacher. And they finally got to a point where they were separating the kids based on what they knew. So originally it was like a full day. Like you got on and like they had you was sitting there all day, and it was wild because you had kids that had never been to school. in
Mhm.
kindergarten. You had kids like my daughter who had been through a pre-K program, so she was used to sitting down and all that stuff. It was crazy. Then we had a 2-year-old who didn't give a damn what y'all was doing, wide open. At the same time, me and Ashley both working virtual, so me, Ashley, and my oldest at the dinner table because we was in an apartment at the time while the house was being built. All us at the dinner table looked like we having a conference call. All three of us on laptops, and the two
Like
year old
this.
running around crazy. And it's like, bro, it's like each one of us looking over at trying to see what the teacher talking about so we can keep up because you got to have a parent there and all this stuff. That was terrible, terrible
Yeah, I can
time.
only imagine. Quitting, quitting said COVID for us was everybody passing automatically. Yeah, yeah. There was a lot of skating going through there. Boy, I would tell you this: if there was ever a year to be a senior in high school, it was COVID year. You was
Yeah.
gonna get out.
Man, what?
S- So it's funny. Somebody was doing like a little think piece because all the COVID graduates, like high schoolers, are graduating college now,
Yep.
and so they're like the COVID babies are entering the workforce, and so it's like, what is that like? What kind of impact is that like those kids that was just kind of pushed through gonna have on the workforce?
This senior
I don't know.
class right here, this senior class right here is the last one of that went from 9 through 12. And like that's what Eric was talking about, what a lot of other people talking about. Seeing how from that group that's graduating now to this night to this senior class group is gonna tell a lot of how bad COVID affected us. And tell you, it's gonna be some stuff.
I tell you this: if it's the workforce anything like it was with us, we ain't got nothing to worry about because when we went to the workforce, we still, I mean, even now, the people, our generation before us are still working. And so we got in trying to fight for these positions and stuff because the generation before us, then they still working. And so this generation gonna come in, it's gonna be all entry level. Cause one, they gonna be like, you don't know nothing because you've been sitting behind a computer for 4 years. And then two, I'm just not getting to a spot where, I can become a manager or become a supervisor because of, my age and my experience. And people,
Hmm.
our parents' age, are finally starting to retire. Like these guys have been working well past they 62. We got folks in their 70s, 80s finally starting to retire. And so with these people graduating from college, there's entry level. That's all me left because everybody else is trying to rotate up.
Yep.
The telling thing gonna be is can they get in there, especially the ones who have to do some physical jobs or something that's dealing with their hands. Can they do something beyond the computer? Because, like you said, for the last 4 to 5 years, everything has been sitting at a computer, self-paced, Zoom, whatever, whatever. So, can they do something beyond that? Time will tell.
Well, well, I think the biggest problem is going to be socially because a lot of them, like even some of the habits from COVID, have carried over after COVID, like socially, like people's ability to interact, just their desire to interact with other people, like just dealing with other people in general. Like from what I hear, they kind of checked out when it come to that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's most definitely something to think about. Because when you ain't had to, what makes you want to do it now? Yeah, I
Yeah.
will say this: most definitely since COVID, we've had a lot more people, a lot more advertisement for those, stay-at-home jobs where,
Hmm.
you ain't got to go to an office, you ain't got to do whatever. If you got a computer and internet, we know we can hire you. You just do what you got to do. And so I
Hmm.
think they may look for stuff like that because that's what they used to. They used to be able to sit at home, be to themselves, work.
Hmm.
Now that may hurt and we'll see. Like you said, time will tell. That may hurt the population because we might have a
Yeah,
four to
that's
five
interesting.
year
I didn't think
gap.
about that.
They not interacting, they not getting married, they not having babies.
Hey, you gotta interact to have them babies now.
Right?
AI can't give you no baby.
Can't give you no babies. And
Yeah.
so, and was speaking of that, I was just thinking about that. Like my son is 6. And I was thinking about like the church community, the community that we are around mostly. Like even on my road, there's one 6 year old. I mean, one other 6 year old.
Mm,
Out of all the kids, there's only one kid that's in his age range that he could possibly play with. And then I
mm,
think there's only 2 other elementary kids that's in like third and fifth grade. My son's in
mm,
kindergarten. So it's 2 kindergartens, a third grade and a fifth grade. And so that
mm.
gap, like the fifth grade is going to middle school. So she ain't gonna want to play with none of the, elementary schools no more. But she gonna
Yeah.
be like the only middle school on the street. you know.
Yeah.
And so it's like it's already had a thing where obviously we're having less babies than our moms and dads, especially our grandparents did. And then you're gonna have a generation who socially don't interact. They might not have no kids at all.
Yeah, that's true, man. I ain't even thinking about the ramifications of, not even interacting with people
Yeah,
for nothing to happen. Ain't gonna be no oops babies.
yeah.
Ain't gonna be nothing. So, but I got a whole conspiracy theory on that. I think that's gonna get worse.
Well, it will be interesting because I will say this at least. The Even through COVID and all of these things, the dating apps never took a hit. People were still
Oh
taking on virtual dates and stuff like that. But I would like to see those demographics and see if it was mostly people our age doing
yeah.
it. Because it was just that was something that was really for us, the swipe left, swipe right, and all that stuff. When
Hmm.
this group went to college, they not social at all. They not even looking for those type of interactions.
You know what?
Where
That make more sense because I never used a dating app,
yeah, me neither.
but like talking to my wife and kind of like you know her interactions and social media. Apparently, like for our generation, that was like a very normal thing. Like that's how you meet people, and so
Hmm.
I can only imagine the generation below us how just normal that is. Like, oh, I want to date somebody, dating app. We found the hot dating app for high schoolers, the dating app for college kids.
Hmm.
I
Christian
don't even know
mingle,
the ins and outs of it.
yeah.
Yeah, what your interest are, it's a dating app for that. And you go on there and find somebody. So you don't need that just kind of, random interaction to try to meet somebody. You can like vet somebody out. And then when you do go out, it's specifically to be with somebody you already interacted with and all of that. So maybe the baby's still gonna happen, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, they interacting, but are they physically getting together? Because at the height, or maybe right before, I would say at the height, but before COVID, catfish became a thing where more and more people were, going
Mm-hmm.
on these day nights, seeing these people, realizing it's somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
being lied to. And so now the more and more people that do this, more and more likely people are being catfish. Or do people are just comfortable using stuff like TikTok, where I can say what I want, do what I want, and the worst you can do is comment on it. I can cut the comments off if I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really feel like, especially the younger generations, faking the funk online don't mean that. Like for us, cause we grew up at a time where you got yourself together for a picture, right? You didn't just take a random picture. You didn't wake up like if you took a picture, it was picture time. You got ready, you got an outfit. Like pictures were very intentional. Whereas now you have people that are kind of just used to just existing online, like waking up and just posting, sharing. And so I think with the dating apps, I know that I forget the name of it, but there's an app where it's like if you're on that app, it's strictly like to get it in. Like you ain't trying to look for a
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Like so, I think with that kind of transparency, it might be easier for them to find people, and the people that really just want to do what they looking to do, they got a space they can do that. and they can leave the regular people alone, so they can do their little Christian mingle, or I don't even know what the other ones are, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a bunch of them. Yeah, and I'm not knocking anybody that use a dating app. Do your thing, whatever's
Hmm.
best for you. I think I was able to get with my wife before the dating apps became a thing, and so when they became overly popular, I was like, well, I'm beyond that. I'm gonna swipe right on the lady next door.
Yeah.
you know. Um,
Exactly.
so, but I mean, it's gonna be interesting, man. Stuff like this, and I think maybe for our generation, even with the cold, with the weather like this, and I think it's mostly us. It's like, hey, man, I'm ready to get out. Like the kids need to go somewhere. I need to go somewhere. Like
Hmm.
the kids are like they just having fun at home. They don't even know. They like, hey, we ain't gotta go to
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Um, so I wonder, stuff like this with COVID and stuff like this, are we just creating more and more introverts? Or, maybe just everybody just need this break from time to time and get back to it.
Yeah. I don't know, because I'm still on the fence about what makes an introvert. Because I know I have some, because they got all these little like micro like categories now, where it's like the extroverted introvert and
Yeah.
all this stuff. And really, I think people just, it don't matter what it is. If you love something, too much of it, you get tired of it. So I think that there's like just some people can interact more before they get to a point where like, okay, I need some peace and quiet, versus other people. And then you got other people that's got different issues where they kind of have an unhealthy relationship with external interaction, where they need that, or if they by themselves for too long, then you know they might have some issues kind of being by themselves, which they might not necessarily be an extrovert, but they're kind of relying on other people to kind of help them cope with something. Is a lot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think being inside makes you makes you an introvert, because
Right.
now the other thing is, when we was kids, you had two options: play the video game on the one TV in the house, or go play.
Yeah.
And when you
Or
was
go
playing,
outside.
you was playing outside. You ain't had
Right.
no play area, wasn't no playroom.
Just go
Like
outside
you
and
had,
play. And it's with
yeah,
whoever out there. And if ain't nobody
exactly,
out there, play by yourself.
exactly. Shoot the basketball, play catch with yourself,
Yeah.
run around till you fall out. Something that was just the way of the world. Now,
Hell no.
I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. My girls can literally walk up to any screen in the house and start talking to it, like, "Hey, show me this, tell me this." And it's like,
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't
I
know.
mean, it's
Yeah.
true. Just trying to think about how I'm just trying to go back to when I was 5 or 6 and how advanced I was with using things. I know the things that we had was much simpler, like the TV. I mean, I remember at 5 or 6, I had even a push button TV, or maybe even some still with the dial. But was I
Yeah, push.
really doing it? Like, was I the one actually changing the TV, or was mama and daddy
Hmm.
coming there, put it on a channel, and then I just watched it the whole time?
Yeah. Well, so you had a particular channel, and you had a particular time to watch that channel.
Yeah, that's true.
So now your knowledge of changing the channels and all, you wasn't doing all that.
Yeah,
Because for one, you was probably watching TV in a room with other people when you was
right.
watching it, and also something that your parents were watching probably just went off, unless it was like
Right.
Saturday morning cartoons or something like that. But at a certain point, your stuff went off and they stuff was
They
on,
still came on.
and
Right, right.
then, and then
All
vice
right.
versa. Because I remember watching the news in the evening, because I knew after the news went off, then the doggone SWAT cats would come on. And
Yeah,
that's how I knew. I couldn't even tell time, but I know, oh, the news on. I'm watching the news, because when it go off, SWAT cats come on.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it was simpler time, a lot fewer options. Now I'm like, I don't know what the fallout is going to be, but they have so many sources of entertainment. But nothing trumps going outside though.
It don't.
Like
It don't.
it that's kind of the saving grace where it's like my kids got all the technology in the world, but you open that back door and get them a chance to go outside, just run around. They like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
I
it's
will
cool.
say that if my son can go outside, he like let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
If it ain't raining, and he's pretty good. I mean, he's only child, so he pretty used to figuring out. Has big imagination, so anything that he see, he's been watching American Ninja Warrior, and so now
Ah,
everything is an obstacle course. He's jumping off the couch, off a bean bag, go outside. He's flipping on the swings. He's putting stones down so he can step on one and keep his balance. So everything is American Ninja Warrior right now, and so you know, very good imagination getting out there and doing whatever he can do.
yeah,
Quentin said Jackson loves being outside. Tristan is content with being inside, though. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the thing, man. Everybody had their own thing.
yeah. That's how. But I guess at a low level, that's how my kids are. My youngest, she wants to go outside. But she not dealing with too much and nothing for too long. TV, tablet, phone, whatever it is. I give you a strong 20, 30 minutes, and she on to the next. Whatever she got, she done with that, and outside included. She be outside when she get done with outside. She coming in. My oldest though, she 8. She'll stay inside until she see that my youngest really about that outside life. Then eventually she'll come outside.
Yeah.
But she find like watching her show. Really, it's funny. Really, she find if she can get some peace and quiet from my youngest.
No.
So she soaked that up. But
And so we at a time where we have to be mindful of the things Cedric's doing. Like, because if you give him his tablet, if you let him, he'll be
mm-hmm,
on it from 100% to dead. If you don't
mm-hmm,
say nothing, he won't move. And I'd be like, no, son, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna just sit here and play the tablet all day. We're not
mm-hmm,
gonna sit here and watch TV all day. Let's switch it up. We'll go from watching TV to maybe reading a book, writing some stuff. Then you play video games and go outside for a second. Try to mix it up, and which is why we got to miss so much sports because
mm-hmm,
just trying to keep them active and not focus on all the devices. So we playing what we playing basketball now. Soccer starts in 3 weeks. Baseball
mm-hmm.
starts in a month. We just keep him
Yeah.
rolling. Keep his mind focused on stuff outside because he'll come in there every day. He asks the same question every single day, and every day I give him the same answer until Friday. Daddy, can I watch YouTube? No, son, we're not watching YouTube today.
Oh yeah, they gonna make you put your money where your mouth is
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
They
yeah.
gonna try to weigh you down.
I
But
know.
that's good though, man, because with all the research and stuff now, finally some people are admitting that men and women, well, boys and girls learn differently.
Oh yeah.
And so with boys, because they have testosterone, they have to output a certain amount of energy before they can really focus on something. And so
Mhm.
getting them used to, you know, exerting energy and giving them a place where they can do that, and that's normal. Because usually what happens with little boys, right, end up getting fussed at a lot, getting in trouble a lot, if you're not in some other activity where
Right.
where it's okay to be loud, to run and jump and exert that energy. So that's definitely good and necessary.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. See, we need, I don't know if you're listening, maybe you might be listening to the podcast at a different time, but for any of the parents out there, be mindful, pay attention to the things that your kids are doing, what they enjoy, find them something, especially the boys, like Eric says, find them something physical they can do. It doesn't have to be, we say physical, it don't always have to be football. It could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
basketball, it might be karate, it might be, you know, anything, just get them something constructive to do that don't involve necessarily a tablet or a video game.
yeah.
I tell you this, you and Terrence are most definitely kind of get this. And even though he's been playing it on his tablet, but he's gotten into chess. And
Okay.
so, he's
Yeah.
understanding what he don't know what they're all called yet, but he's understand. He knows the horse makes the L, he knows the bishop I don't know what he called a bishop, but it makes the diagonal moves. So he's getting
yeah.
there, man. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
my oldest, she did chess camp last summer. So she learned how to play chess. She was already, you know, beating everybody except for me in checkers. And so she learned chess and she was like she didn't like chess because she didn't know it as well. So I was like, well, it take a lot of time to get really good at chess. It's a
right?
harder game. But yeah, man, that's dope. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man. Yeah. And my son is into board games, so anything for him. He's like I say, he's starting chess. We taught him how to play Uno over the Christmas break, and so now he
Mm,
he come for that
yeah.
he come for that challenge, and I have to tell him all the time. See, mama, y'all are great. Y'all are great. You keep the kids' confidence up. You make
Hmm.
sure you do the thing. Um, mm-mm. I
That's my
don't care.
job.
You got to earn this win.
Yeah.
Got to
If they
have
one of my kids beat me, they gonna celebrate and shout from the rooftops
Yeah,
because they know daddy ain't gave them nothing.
and gave you a
I
thing.
ain't look, I ain't lost a checker game, and I ain't talking about close either. I'm talking about beating the brakes off of them. Got to learn to deal with adversity, man.
That's right. You can't
That
win
way,
every
when you,
time.
yeah, when you get that win, it's gonna mean something.
Right, right. So he's been playing pretty good. Now we hadn't taught him stack yet. We've been playing the regular way on the Uno, but
Oh
he
yeah.
he understands if I can get him to. Well, his hands are small, but if I can teach him how to hold the cards, because a lot of
Mm-hmm.
times he be showing you his hand. I'm like, boy, you'd be all right if you didn't show me what was in your hand.
Yeah, you have to once you get them good, you have to upgrade them to that what is it, the Uno No Mercy. We got
So
that over Christmas.
I have Uno flip.
Oh, Uno
And
No
so
Mercy is
what Uno
crazy.
flip is, it's two-sided. So like you got Uno cards, you looking at one side, and somebody play the flip card, you gotta turn your hand around and use the other side. So the
Oh, that's
flip,
cool.
like everybody can see what's on your flip side. So if you had to
Yeah.
flip it, then your cards change. So that's cool. And then I got Uno, I forget what the other one called. It's some other version. I got, of course, we got the regular version. That's what we've been playing. We got the several other versions, but he
Yeah.
love them. I'm trying to convince my wife to let us get Monopoly Junior. She won't do
And she ain't gonna never see y'all again. That's why.
it.
Y'all gonna play Monopoly and 2 days later come out and not even be finished. Just be like, we just done playing. That's how. Did we ever finish a Monopoly game?
I don't think we ever finish a Monopoly game.
No, man. We be
I
up
know.
till the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. That went on No Mercy though. You got to have a strong family unit to play that one on No Mercy. When somebody hit you with a draw 10, when somebody hit you with a hey, give me your hand, take my hand, and you just Uno and
Quentin
yeah,
say,
that's
please don't
rough.
play Rod and nothing because he does not lose. Just ask his wife. She made up a ask his wife. She made up a game. He said, yeah, that was funny, man. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. I feel like I'm talking a lot in this episode, but quick story, man. They Quentin wife and her roommates and Quentin and some of his line bros, they were having game nights and whatnot. I even had a game night at my house one time. They came over and played, but they were having a game night at their house one time, and I caught wind of it. I didn't even know they were doing, but somehow I found out about it, and I didn't go to the game night. I came the day after, and they had made this little trophy or whatnot. And so I came in, they didn't know I was there. I don't know how I got in their apartment, but anyways, I went in the apartment and I wrote a little note. And I said, I see y'all play Uno, had the little trophy, but the real champion here now. I don't something like that.
Yeah.
And so, oh, hey, here, Kim, hey, not. And so she want a rematch. And so they had another night. So I came to the next one. And I was running the house, boy. I was everything. We was playing all types of games. I was winning everything. Uno was killing them with Uno. We were playing all types of stuff. Kim just pull out the dice out the Monopoly game. Like, let's just shoot dice. Was still racking them up, JB. hey, and I told Kim, I say, look, you can't beat me. I say you can make up the game, make up the rules, and the rule could be Kim win, and I'm still gonna win. She made up something, and I still beat her.
So y'all went from
Oh, man.
family, enjoyable, loving game to straight out craps, just straight
Oh,
hood.
listen, I came in there and destroyed all that.
Ron stressed their relationship in the house that night. You can't beat him in that. What, are you beating him? What about you? Shoot. Somebody get him.
Hey man, it was Kill. She beat me and everything. Who know the days, boy? We were look. She was pulling out. I don't know where these games were coming from. They was scared her for life. Right, don't lose, man. Look, that was fun. That was a fun day, man. And now she true. When I go to her house and they playing games or something, she won't let me play, or I had to be on her team.
Hey, that's wise, man.
Oh, okay. She said Karen was a RA or something, so she got those games on. Yeah, she had all types of games. Yeah. And we play them now, man. I will tell you this, Kim, you will get a kick out of this. So today Wednesday, so it had to be Tuesday, might have been Monday. We went to like a little game thing with Cedric. Where I was messing with him, like, I'm the Uno champ, can't nobody beat me, whatever. What I was messing with him. So he's like, all right, Daddy, let's play Uno. So me, him, and Karen play Uno. And we do this thing best. First person to get to 3. Cedric say best out of 5, but it ain't that. It's the first person to win 3 games. And so he won. He was the first person to win 3 Uno games. So he was like, I'm the Uno champ. It's like, okay, that's cool, whatever. And let's play. We got this game called Floor is Hot Lava. Mm-hmm. So we put that down. You put the little piece out, spin. You got it. It's kind of like Twister, but kind of with a twist. He won 3 of those. He was like, "Oh man, I'm the game master." So we had this game, High Ho Cheerio. We had never played it before, so we opened the game up and played that game. He won 3 of those. He was literally beating us in every game we were playing.
That's funny.
And so the next day, he pulls out this little putt-putt thing that we had, and he's also been watching Holy Moly. I don't know if y'all remember the little Steph Curry show about putt-putt golf.
Oh no, I ain't familiar with that.
Just check it out on Netflix. He been watching that, and so he was making up these little golf courses or whatnot, and having us challenge. And I did fine on them, but him and Karen was always going back to back, and even that he was killing Karen or everything. At this point, Karen like, I don't play y'all no more, can't win and nothing. Cedric was killing them, man. So there you go, Kim. Cedric is a chip off the old block.
Now I will say this: how does it feel? I will say this: I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's in there. Rod kind of spared him a little bit. Rod give him a little mercy. Getting a little old, Rod getting a little old.
Nah, so I will tell you this: on the High Ho Cheerio game, it's all chance. You just spin the thing and whatever it land on, that's how many you get in and get out. The Uno game, I had to play me and Karen because sometimes you can see the boy got the red card. You gonna play the thing so he can play the red card, But it was all good. It's all good. And can't Kim no. There's no mercy. If you gonna beat me, you gonna beat me. No, ain't no letting you win. You gonna have to win.
Yeah, that takes out the competitors. I will. I tell you, I done got to the point now. I have slacked off a little bit. Me and my little boy, we get out there, we race every now and then, and he always win. Just because, and we've been playing basketball and stuff, and just kind of letting him win right now because he had a rough rodeo last couple of years, so I'll probably get him by to the end of this summer. Then Dad's gonna come back and start taking over pretty good for the house. But Man,
Tip my
this
hat to you, JP.
That's not too bad. Like your son, how old your son?
he just turned 4.
Oh,
So
see, I let him win a race like that,
yeah.
but when he get a little older,
That's why I said it's just I'm just because he got to win it, like he get a whooping like every day. You know what I'm saying? So I can't keep killing the boy. So I got to give him something. You know. So like this morning, he need to get through breakfast while I get a whooping. So we'll do a little push up competition, and like I said, he'll get me in the push ups every now and then, and racing and Jenga. You know, he loves Jenga. Good God. But I don't know.
Kim, that's funny. She said that when they played Monopoly with Tristan, it was, oh no, we landed on go to jail. We had to serve life, so we lose. You can't get out.
Oh yeah, that's the only way you're gonna end Monopoly.
Yeah.
I
You
serve
gotta
life in
create some
jail.
custom rules.
Yeah.
You're doing that life bid. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Take
we
note
had
of
to
that.
think about that. You go to jail 5 times, that's it. You habitual offender. Well, you can't say 3 because that's real life. We'll give you 2 more.
Nah, it had to be 3. We got the Super Mario Monopoly.
Okay.
Never pull it out because the game we never finish a game.
Y'all
And I'ma
play the
add
regular
that
one or
rule.
y'all play Junior Monopoly?
Think it's the regular one.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking about getting the junior one because it's smaller, little bigger pieces for the little kids to kind of understand before we, as my wife called it, warfare. I forget exactly how she called it, but it's called.
Oh no, yeah. My girl's with my 4-year-old. She kind of used to it. We got some other game. I call it a game. It's more like an activity. It's like this big Disney board you flip out, and you got like pull cards. Well, you got a spinner and you pull cards. Spin it. If you land on one of the colors, pull a card with the matching color, and then everybody got to find certain stuff on the board. But ain't no winners or losers. It's just how many did everybody find together, and then you move the spaces and trying to
Okay.
get to the clock before. It's like something happens and the clock move forward every time you do it. So somebody got to get to the clock before the clock strike 12. And so my youngest, she like that, and slapjack. She
Slapjack.
just like, yeah, she just likes smacking the table.
Yeah. I think Cedric's favorite game is right now is Uno, but before we used to play Trouble a lot. We got that. He enjoyed that, and he enjoyed Connect Four. It took us a while to get him to understand that you're supposed to have 4 in a row. He just thought you're supposed to fill it up with the colors.
Oh yeah.
Play Build or Bacon. Okay, you build or I thought I said bacon. Build or boom. What is that? I don't know what build or boom is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Build or boom. I'm about to see if I can look that up.
Yeah, we gotta get that game night popping again.
Yeah, man.
Especially as my 4-year-old, I say 4 years, she'll be 5 in April. She really can play more games now.
Okay, I'm about to check this Build or Boom out.
What it's about, Rod?
It says build it fast and make theirs blast. So I guess both of y'all are trying to build this thing, and then the first person to get theirs built can blow the other ones up. I think I remember this game a little bit. I think there's a video with Quentin and playing his son, and Quentin was giving it to him. Boy, he was building that thing so fast and blowing his son up. His son got mad, knocked all this stuff down.
That sounds like a Trump endorsed game. What's going on with North Korea? Let me hush. No politics.
Yeah. Kim said that's it. That's exactly it. Yeah. See, you get in there, you build that stuff, and then it don't matter what. Once you get yours built, you blow the other person's up. Boy, Quentin was giving it to his son. Boy, he was killing him.
That's funny.
Child abuse, literally. Child abuse.
You gotta learn, man. You gotta learn. You can't give them nothing. They gotta learn.
Yeah, ain't nothing free around here now.
Yeah, man. That's fine. So if again another one you might have missed it before, JP. If the parents are listening, feel free to do game night with your kids, man. You'll be surprised how much fun you'll have. Put those tablets and phones down, man, and pull out the board games. You remember when you used to play them at the house? Do the same thing. I'm trying to go find. Well, I know I can get it, but I'm gonna traumatize my child. I'm gonna get that operation.
Hey, we got operation.
Hey, shut up.
That poor fella. He will never be right with my girls.
Look, before we go, man, we got to get our quick 6 brown chicks little thing in. They have kind of calmed down a little bit. I guess they got some real stuff on here now, boy. I got this guy right here. He running out, but I'm gonna read and you tell me how far he going. Here it is. 6 brown chicks. Question number 3. I'm 6'2", solid muscle, bald by choice, with a luscious goatee, rich and melon.
Wait,
and
wait.
Blessed, huh?
He said luscious?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Luscious?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, continue.
Rich and melanin, I'm sorry, and blessed in size. I'm not conceited. These are facts. I see less attractive men on social media getting spoiled with 10K shopping sprees, getting fed chocolate dipped strawberries, getting face and beard massages. I'm one of the finest men in Louisville, Kentucky, and Neffy ain't doing her job as a wife. I married the wrong woman. She doesn't give me what I deserve. All I get from her is, are you going to get a job for the new year? Are you going to support us? Neffy works overtime and she makes enough money for us. I deserve a better life. I'm going to California to visit my fam and I'm not coming back. I find a rich Cali woman to spoil me, but I don't want to lose access to my son forever. What to do?
He just gave his own answer. He going to San Francisco. All right. He gonna live in San Francisco. He gonna find him a new husband, and the rest is history.
Touche.
I mean, you're right. He married the wrong woman. He looking for a man. He want a man.
Exactly.
That's what he want.
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody take care of him. That's what men do. They take care of him.
Especially in Cali.
He moved to San Francisco.
Yeah.
Now,
Trying to go out there and not work.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna have to put out.
But San Francisco, like the like them in Atlanta, like the homosexual places of the world. So
yeah,
hey, he finna go to move out to Cali, be happy.
Kim, for sure, he should get his big butt up and get a job. I mean, it's really that simple. You want to do the whole night thing, go get you a job and pay for it.
He looking for a man that's gonna spoil him, take care of him. He living
right. But he don't want to lose access to his son. That's why he asking the question: how did he go find him a man in California and still keep his son?
I want to know how he gonna get out to California if he ain't got no job.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Man, come on. Really? How?
Well, yeah, I know, but
if he get on one of those dating apps, he can get flowed out too.
Exactly.
Ken said a real woman won't have a problem doing those things when he's providing or at least helping provide. That's facts. That's facts.
He want what she want.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she can't get it because she working overtime.
She working overtime. That's it. That's a bad situation. Wild. What do he say? Luscious, lavish? What do he say?
Yeah, he said luscious.
Lush. That let you know right then and there. Luscious. What man says luscious? Nah.
One who like San Diego and Atlanta.
He said he need a facial. He need a beard facial. What is that? A beard facial massage.
Okay.
2024.
Okay. Here's another one. Last month, my boyfriend Kato and I decided to end my pregnancy. I made the appointment. He said he seen the money when he'll send the money when he get paid. Then crickets for weeks. A mutual friend we all smoked together told me that Kato's legs were crushed in a car accident. He's in a coma. I tried to visit him in the hospital to use his finger, unlock his phone, and cash out myself the money for my appointment. But I had the wrong name. The mutual friend says she only knows him by his street name, Kato Kane. The hospital wouldn't release his true identity. We dated, smoked together for 8 months, but he didn't give me a real name. I'm pregnant and he's in a coma. I'm running out of time. I'm running out of time for my appointment. Is there a way to get that money out of his locked phone? I work on the Blade, this Frago Street in Los Angeles, and I can't pull dates because I'm beginning the show. I need that money. Advice.
That would just kept building.
I mean, he in a coma. Well, I mean, what you want to do?
Well, I'm talking about like all the details. Like there was dating and smoking for 8 months. He ain't never give her his real name.
Mm-mm.
Her job, she can't do it because she worked the strip.
Yep.
And she can't get no customers because she pregnant. So that means she a lady of the night.
Somewhat.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's wild.
How she gonna get that cash out, man? She got to get that cash out.
I wonder if dude really in the coma. I think dude just told him name Kato and just dipped out.
I mean,
Like,
it's possible, but the friend, I guess the friend has confirmed that he was in an accident because the other friend, a female too. And the problem is they don't know his name to check to see if he in a coma. Because all they know is Kato.
Yeah, sound like he was a pimp or something.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Hey, pimping ain't easy.
Mm-mm. Especially with crushed legs.
I think Kato just dipped out on. But
Quentin say she better start an OnlyFans for that money.
I'm telling you, it's somebody into that.
At this
Like
at this
what we was talking
time,
about earlier.
hey, I mean, she already in California. Old boy trying to go to California.
Hey, if not, he wants somebody with some money though. She ain't got none.
he looking for Kato.
Yeah.
She looking for the finances to remove that.
Hey, what you say, JP? They both looking for the same thing.
They both looking for Kato.
Ah. Man, that's funny.
Damn,
Sad if it's real, but you know,
Yeah,
she's cool.
yeah.
that's rough, man. Like,
But you got to have a backup plan. If you're a lady of the night, you got to be prepared for that. You got to have a backup plan. Or have plan A, B, and C beside you. You know,
I don't know.
well, I'm just saying, I don't know. I would if I was doing all that.
Yeah, I think just a better plan A would work out a lot better.
yeah.
Not be a lady of the night. Not, you know.
Hey man, she worked the Blade, as she say, the Blade ain't the strip one. She worked the Blade.
Yeah.
She said, Quentin say Plan B didn't work. That's why she pregnant. Hey,
That's why I say a better plan A, apparently.
Yeah, true.
Ooh.
Or
What she call it? The Blade?
Yeah, she worked the Blade.
And where was
yeah,
it
that's
at?
what she called it, the Blade.
In Las Vegas?
No, it's at LA.
Oh.
Yeah, she at LA, the Blade. Let me see if I find it.
Okay.
That's what it is, huh?
Well, so the first thing that came up was Los Angeles Blade LGBTQ News. It's a LGBTQ newspaper. But I assume that's not what she's talking about. Because I don't think they would care if you're pregnant.
I mean, that's what old boy trying to go. He trying to get to the Blade.
Right, there you go.
Hey,
All right, this is the last one, man. I ain't gonna read all these, but this one here is interesting. Last September, what did you say?
I found it. It's what we talk about. but I'll show you after
Okay.
the podcast go off.
Last September, my boyfriend said he was traveling to Dubai for business in December, and he asked me to go with him. He asked me gently to lose a few pounds to look my best for the trip. I dieted. I bought Islamic garments to wear. I bought an app to learn basic Arabic. I tried to take a week off from work. My boss said a full week off in December was off limit because that's our busiest season. I stood my ground and got fired. I was in close contact with my boyfriend during this time. I fed him, slept with him, etc. In December, I asked about the trip and he said it was canceled. I was hurt, devastated. I told him to reimburse me for the money I spent, and he sent me the clown emoji and blocked me on all his socials. I opened up a new Instagram account and saw him in Dubai, in Dubai, with a frumpy wife. Okay. I'm devastated. I was with him before he got married, so she the side chick, not me. I've been waiting on him for 3 years and he has played in my face several times. I still love him. How do I get respect and the upper hand in our relationship?
That was a wild one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, how you the side chick and he married the other woman?
He
How
married the
y'all
side.
dating? And he started dating somebody else and married them while y'all was dating.
That's what I'm saying. But it's the other woman's fault.
She mad at the other woman. She mad at him. She wanted to get the
Look.
upper hand though. She
Look.
what got me was she spent all the stuff. And when she asked for the reimbursement, he sent her the clown emoji.
That was savage.
He straight clowned her.
Hey,
I would have
look,
sent the
I'll say this.
clown, the everything.
She can't be getting the upper hand or nothing than no job.
I know. She went
She
out
need
there
to go
and
back to the
argued with her.
boss and be like, "Hey, gotcha. I was just playing, cuz you know I'm gonna hold it down in December. Come on, baby, it's me, MVP, baby. You know, yeah, I'm back. Go ahead, man. Just
Oh
we'll
yeah,
work out the
I'm gonna bring you
we'll work
back with
everything out.
that 10% reduced pay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're gonna
you-
bring you back at the lowest possible salary.
right. You ain't coming back with what you were making. You had to earn it.
Yeah, it takes some time to get up to them kind of numbers. I'm sure you understand.
And it's December. It's my business money. I ain't got no extra
Yeah.
money.
I'm telling you, things are tight and all that stuff. I was looking at how somebody else instead of you.
To be honest, I've already replaced you, so you would be an extra expense.
Yeah. So really, if you could come on at a reduced pay, something about half, something like that, really, that's all I can do for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, you know what? Can we talk about this next week? I got a plane to catch. I'm going to Dubai. Yeah.
Yeah, one of my homies, him and his wife, they out there, and really,
That's classy. That's classy.
they're such a lovely couple. I'm trying to,
They
help
forgot
them
to give me
celebrate
my
their 1
ticket.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't send me my ticket, but I'm going with them though.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide on out there.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel sorry for her because he sure made a fool out of her, but she the clown now. She
Yeah, I don't know. My thing is, what was the plan when you got back?
I
Like,
know
was
you got no job
Yeah, like what was the idea? Yeah, I'm gonna go out to Dubai.
for a
I'm
week.
gonna put it on him so good for this week. He gonna take care of me for the rest of my life. Like,
You ain't got no job. And
Yeah,
apparently
shoot.
you got bills because he with the other woman, so you at your own house. Like who paying these bills and stuff?
and apparently, y'all ain't spend that much time together.
Well, he
You got a
blocked her.
whole nother life.
Yeah,
Ding, ding, ding. There you go, right there.
he
Yeah.
Got a
blocked her.
whole nother life.
She should have knew better when he asked her to lose a couple of pounds so she can go on the trip. Like you
He
can't go on
said
a
he
trip.
gently asked her though,
Ah,
so she could look her best.
So yeah.
there's and you know this. If both of y'all know this because y'all married, there's no gentle way to ask your significant other to lose some weight.
Hey, he
If
did a
anything,
lot
you
of
better
things
gain
that I
some.
can't do.
Right, JP.
Yeah, he did a lot of things that I can't do. So yeah, that's definitely one of them.
She might need to start one of them OnlyFans too. Then, like old buddy did. Old buddy
Oh,
in the last two.
Hey,
immediately.
this who old boy looking for. He done took girl to Dubai. You know, he need to.
That's the guy he looking for.
That's what he looking for. He got that type of money, shoot.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure he
it.
can get a couple of massages and feed you some chocolate.
Yeah, that's it. There you go, Rod. Connect. Find a way to link them two posters together.
You know what I'm saying? Go
Both,
right
both,
ahead.
Dude like living the secret life too. Got married, took his wife to Dubai, left his first girlfriend. Man, rough.
Hey. Easy.
Close the door.
That's easy money. But look at Eric. Eric, no, I know school out. Eric kid still up.
Oh look. Hey man. We cutting our losses, man. Like y'all ain't gonna see school till next week, no way, man.
Yeah.
Stay
It
up
is
a
what
little
it
bit.
is.
Yeah,
I had to
stay
put
up
mine
till
down,
10:30.
man. That 6 o'clock come early for that little fella. He got to get up.
Oh look. Nah.
Man, don't
Well,
you
hey,
know?
look, if they had somewhere to go tomorrow, I'd be hoping they sleep in. Like Lord, get to 7. Just
What'd you say,
wake,
JP?
I was just
wake
saying,
up.
man. Even while we've been out, shoot, I've been trying to stay up late and stuff. Man, I can't even do that no more. Cause
Yeah.
like I said, I'm knocked out watching TV again. As soon as that goes, I'm back up early in the morning.
Getting close to that 4-0.
Say what?
Closer and closer.
Yep. Close to that 4-0, boy. You know, can't stay up like you used to.
You ate your piece?
Shit, hey, there's a reason why I'm standing up right now. Got me a sit stand desk. I stand up for the podcast.
Yeah.
Them last couple
Don't tell me.
last year, I don't know what it was, boy. I was on the struggle bus.
I know it, man. I know it.
Let me see that.
He want to
Say,
talk,
let me
boy.
see
He
that.
told him, let me see them things.
Hey, you got our pizza ready?
Yes.
Okay.
And long up.
You got to warm it up.
Yeah. You can
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one because
We,
they're all gone.
are you gonna cut
That's
off all
all
the
gone.
booby traps so we can get in there?
You can get the pizza because you go to jail. I got a jail trap. Booty trap.
You got a jail booty trap. I got you. So if I come in there to get the pizza, it's a trap. I'm going to jail.
You go to boo jail.
Oh.
Boo-boo.
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Yeah. We gotta watch him, man. You know, I think he run the trap house over there. He trying to give us whole pieces.
Yeah,
He gonna send us to jail.
Yeah,
You done talking.
we need to talk about the Roblox.
Yeah, man, that's good to see. Good to see you, little
Doing
man.
what?
Oh yeah,
No,
that's JP only backup right there.
Oh yeah,
Yes. My guy.
yeah.
Yeah, we went and played in the snow the other day. We went to Walmart. Walmart had the parking lot empty, so we kind of did little donuts in the cars and stuff of that nature. And it was fun, man. It was fun.
That's good. That's good. Did he come home and tell it?
Nope, my guy.
Hey,
Oh, you
hey, you got
done
you
taught
one.
him with. You done taught him.
Yeah, you got you one.
You done taught him with.
Yeah. So my youngest boy, she be asking to see the phone so she can call and tell what we did while we doing it. Like we mid activity. I wanna call Nana. I wanna call mommy. Yeah, we're riding around. I'm riding the front seat. Come on, man.
You know you're gonna get that talking. Why you got her in the front seat? She too little to be in the front seat.
Man, we get in the car. Daddy, can I ride the front seat like I did the other day? Bro, that was a year ago. What are you talking about? That was one time.
I can hear Ashley now, and there was one too many.
Shoot. But yeah,
I understand.
Kids funny, man.
They are.
Yeah.
They something else. I wouldn't have it no other way, but
Oh
gotta
yeah.
be careful.
Oh yeah.
Y'all, hey, y'all,
Has to.
come on, join the full game, man. 3+ more crew.
Hey man, y'all doing such a great job.
Yeah, I want to mess that up.
Yeah, man. We don't want to steal y'all thunder, man. We gonna let y'all hold it down. We want y'all to get all the accolades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's funny with ours because the age difference. So the old three, they fight, do all this stuff together. But him, man, that joker go in there, he'll have a whole conversation to himself, beat himself up, then turn around and fix himself up again, and he can do it all by himself. So all we gotta do is just supervise him, make sure he don't kill himself.
Yeah.
So he fully autonomous, huh?
Oh yeah.
How close is he to your youngest girl? Like as far as age?
Ooh. All right, so y'all hit me with the math. She was born in 2010.
Okay.
Jocelyn, how old are you?
13, about to be 14.
Yep. He 4. Oh, 10 years. Dang, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
10 years. Oh yeah. He an only child.
Yeah.
Correct. The babysitters. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, y'all got built-in help.
Yep.
Yeah, he an only child. Them other folks there, they just there.
Yeah.
They just there to tell you about what he did. Like you saw he jumped off the top of the steps today, right? Oh. Well, I'm going on somewhere else.
Yep.
Say what?
Hey man. Let me get y'all out of here before for JP get put out.
Sound about right.
Hey man, I appreciate everybody, man, for taking some time kicking with us. Man, y'all be safe out there, especially those who in the South who not used to this cold weather. Stay warm, cover your pipes, drip the water, whatever you got to do to get that thing rolling. And like always, you ain't got to go home. You got to get up out of here. Deuces.
How many? So you have to live that life. But as far as the music and the artistry, like it's understood. Like you might be singing a song that's been remade 10 times. Like you know you didn't write this song, but you did your thing with it. That's understood. Right? But with rap is like you gotta write your own raps. You gotta be out here in these streets. You gotta be with these people. So I mean, I don't know, that's just me.
I think that the whole Drake comment, as in they said we were saying that gangster rap is different. We can't put gangster rap on the same line as Drake, and Drake is different, and that's why he's been successful as he is. But I think it goes back to the fact that Drake had a mentor, someone to direct him in the game. So the way the level of success now is because of that mentor. Yeah. Somebody when he came in guided him through where he needed to go, and now he's not in that same ball field as the other ones because he had that mentor, somebody to guide him, to show him, hey, don't do this, don't do that, because if you do this, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.